The Bethesda leaks are getting more and more insane the last few days. Like, it seems every time I wake up there's more leaks. But we are now just 2 weeks away from the next big Xbox showcase, and there have been again a ton of leaks surrounding Bethesda and many other games that I usually cover on the channel, such as Avowed. But again, it is usually around this time of year that we start hearing a bunch of fake stuff also come out from random people with a Twitter account claiming they have sources. So is there any truth to these recent leaks? Well, let's get into it. One of the first things we have to talk about is of course the Fallout 3 remake / remaster leaks. You all know how much I have been begging for a Fallout 3 remake, or just some kind of special edition with improved combat, graphics and stability. So despite the fact that I just had a 2-week break, I have been keeping a very close eye on this one. The leak does originally come from Jez Corden, someone who I trust, who has basically stated, due to the huge success of the Fallout TV series and the huge spike in player count in basically every single Fallout game, Microsoft want the next Fallout game out faster, and yeah, that's kind of a given. I think anybody could have really guessed that. Of course, we know it takes years upon years, unfortunately, to create a new Fallout game, and that's why everyone started looking at this old roadmap leak, which did include a Fallout 3 remaster at the bottom here. Of course, it would most likely be a lot quicker to remake an old Fallout game rather than to create a brand new one, so maybe Microsoft have started looking towards doing that rather than rushing out a brand new game. There's been some speculation that maybe Microsoft will make Obsidian remaster an old Fallout game like 3 or New Vegas. Again, just with the giant success of the show, I have no doubt in my mind that we are definitely going to see something at this Xbox showcase, just something Fallout related. Whether that's a remake or a remaster announcement, or just a tiny little teaser for Fallout 5 like we got half a decade ago with the Elder Scrolls 6. I don't know, I just definitely feel like we're going to see something. And with Jez Corden claiming Microsoft want the next Fallout game here quicker, it just makes me believe this even more, as like I just said, Jez is very reliable, especially when it comes to his previous Bethesda leaks. Now of course another major leak that happened a few days ago is the new Doom game, and of course if you know me, you know how much I love Doom. This new Doom game will be titled Doom: The Dark Ages, and it will be medieval inspired, it looks like. This is likely what Doom 0, the game that we kept hearing about, is going to be. Now, I personally don't think that this is just going to be a Doom game set in medieval times. I think that this will likely be a continuation of the Doom franchise set after Doom Eternal. I don't think we're actually going to like go back in time and create some kind of prequel game, but that's just me. I mean, you can't do a Doom game without guns, right? Doom is literally the king of first-person shooters, so I just don't see this being a Doom guy in the 1700s using nothing but swords to fight demon knights or something like that, although that does sound kind of cool, but that's just my own thoughts. All I really have to say about this one is it does suck that it leaked. This is very likely the only big thing that id Software had to announce at the Xbox showcase, so it's just kind of upsetting that it got leaked for them, but hey, hopefully they can still excite us with some gameplay footage or something like that. Now, unless this Doom game or any Fallout game releases, my most anticipated game of this year, Indiana Jones, has also had some leaks. We've now heard from a few people how Indiana Jones will apparently be getting a preview at this event, and yeah, that actually doesn't surprise me because it is set to release this year, and really we haven't seen all that much of Indiana Jones. But even more, both content creators and media outlets will be able to play Indiana Jones at this event. Sadly, I'm not going to said event because British, but we will of course be covering any leaks or news that come of this. We've also heard how Indiana Jones will apparently be releasing at some point in December, and honestly if that's the case, and Bethesda are cool with letting content creators and media outlets play previews of the game so far in advance, that just makes me feel really confident in the game, more so than I already was. And I mean, I'm a big winter guy, I'm weird like that, I don't know, I love cold weather and I absolutely hate hot weather, so having a new game to play during my favourite season is always a win for me. Anyway, content creators and media outlets will also be able to play Avowed, a game I was originally really excited for, and now I'm just kind of like meh about. I really don't know how else to explain it. I was super excited for Avowed and now I'm just like, yeah, I'll probably check it out. I am very curious to hear from people who play Avowed at this event, as like I said, my excitement just kind of dropped off after the last 2 pieces of footage we got from the game. I was really loving the original teaser with this kind of dark, gritty fantasy vibe, and then all of this other footage came out and I don't know, it just looks kind of mediocre to me. It just looks like your average fantasy game. Like, there's nothing in the footage that I'm showing you right now that really pulls me in and makes me think like, oh, I really can't wait to play this, you know? But I mean, look, I will probably play Avowed the day it releases because I'm a huge Obsidian fan. So hopefully I'll play it for 5 minutes and be like, okay, no, I love this. This is actually really cool. I judge the trailers too much. I don't know. But anyway, we are going to wrap up here. I'm really looking forward to this event, and of course we will be covering it all here. So let me know in the comments what you're mostly hoping to see at this Xbox showcase, and of course consider subscribing if you do want to stay up to date on everything. Lastly, as always, a huge, massive thank you to all of our channel members for their continued support. It really means a lot, guys, but with all of that said and done, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you all next time. Peace.